Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Bantama abato empeswaso mrashebedeni eye onumunyamfo Asenso Boakye etimu ene Omanhene yaw adu Boakye atwetwe nkomobia abusua ehobehia pa Nsem-Pii TV sankomo yi ena no paye de babesombo na wahu ensema ekoso ewo man konkru Ghana enra road minister eye owura governors agoja etimu ede eye nsentwefo hyiamu bi the efeno government accountability solution so na eho ene koto dwa say NDC amayeko ni say wo baba be kwan foforo eno the express road from Kumasi to Nkran na je say na nado dan kwakofo adodurization na wo from Kumasi to Accra na MPP amayeko president kofo hyase no enya ade da say NDC amayeko eba beto aso enya ade da say NDC amayeko no eba beto aso enti wo baba be yi wo mo kwan foforo from Kumasi to Nkran Samson boy eno nyamfo Asenso Boakye say NDC amayeko no say wo the enfimiensa ena baba be dwumadi no na se wo hwe the knowledge of engineering any road construction na ebedin pa say wetim the sam enfimiensa no eba be sa kwan no enti dinti a NDC amayeko no adwuma president kofo hyase wanwie na dan kwakofo ado so be hyase wanwie no omomom ento aso na dualization from Kumasi to Accra no womonye na omunya ise de omo be kwan foforo from Kumasi to Accra no abusunyefo entroa owura Kwame governors agodadi ye na wakache Ghana for nyina say na nado dan kwakofo ado kwan ohiye na esombo 13,624 kilometers a wo man kwakofo Ghana ha no olunyafo governors say wonya hu bida eno ena Asenso Boakye wodi all the evidence atimu amano ewo Omanhene yaw adu Boakye so na no pa ya enya asemketo abusia enya afei ene ba beto ato yenkwe na entra NDC amayeko di che Ghana for say MPP nye kwan bia na entra wo mu di che Ghana for say o be yi kwan foforo efi Kumasi to Nkran abra kwan ni da ho a ni die hia ne say mbaba mu a na kwakofo ado ye wanwie no wo mo say wo mu ntimi ye enya ade da say MPP amayeko project bia no wo mu ebeto aso yanko na wankasa kokko TV bra ye ba Nsem-Pii TV ese de dada ye no ye ne tifo ebeto aso.
Okay, mami kwa Omanhene so namene Honorable Francis Asenso Boakye. Honorable Boakye no pay. Honorable Asenso Boakye o.
Me just na but you got it.
Now bomb to say
Already adum na mpacho so.
Men so already adum na adum ye. Enra. Michelle. And run, I just said Ghana had it. Bia won some day chatting. Then you say, we see you Kwame Abuja minister or play double standards. Now, or cassette single source procurement. Any near maybe a war a year quantum employee so maybe an hour would do Juma's roads and highways minister. The air one was say, and near more cassette as a fede ocean bukina. What are my main too? If na wafom ana de be na enkoya nti mema be hia se woni sentwefo be din komoyi
yo me da familiar we are sure say wafom na pay de di kai no me den tia kese e be makuma semai asante mai it is true bank na man o mandaroment here no am na she ya no ye adwuma the only thing two issues that die. I mean, two events. And the Minister for Roads and Highways, or press conference, my friend, the government accountability series, no, Kokasa was here. And I'm here, and I'm a contribute to your debate on this review of the 2025 budget. Maybe a review. Now, I do a press conference now. Kasano, or no one really. It pay more. Now, the GD says, "I'm coming master."
Okay.
Maybe can na efa akwanya kwantimpoa. Na na kufa the buy no. Why you no juma? Be o ma penyo you no juma. Unu say na ba o studio ho, be bia makase bia na makase. Akwanya kwantimpoa na kufa the year no juma no. 13,624 kilometers.
That's right.
And Honorable Abuja can say, Wakugano, say, I can be a order. It's at 13,000. And I make a say, there's other can be a, and the officials now, the home ministry, one of them compile data. One from question now, if they are that incompetent to compile the data that is not on the ground, or tackle official now we're in charge, He is the only person Honorable Abuja has not reshuffled since he has zero office at the ministry. Meanwhile, the data are data politician technocrat. Look at the ministry. There is a directorate called Monitoring and Evaluation Directorate.
Okay.
We make a toast. The questions in the time I know you are compile data. It's the same thing where I could do. Now, it's fair. Then deal and look for the it is unsettling NDC because only so much years Edgeman. At the time, the Jabinia was in the meanwhile, you are working on technocrats who compile that data. And the oil and traffic. And I'm man, no baby, anyone. The person Abraya appointed was saying, a coup for the government with the single source and a year Juma. Now, most of the projects here are a single source. Then, no, say a press conference Osaka can say, single for current method, it doesn't matter as long as the engineers know a year or more estimate. Which is a contradictory. They say no, or prepare grounds to also do single source. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is the cry in Yasma, the Biaokan, and Lona, me do yaw, and Lona, me person me change say, me too for say, if you say ministry, no, Omanhene, a ministry be article, a ministry, a made up of engineers, planners, surveyors, and nobody will be by calculation, by mechanics, by mathematics. So, it's the fire journey and about women be room. It's a ministry, you're propaganda spin.
Now just say a very technical.
A very technical ministry.
Okay.
I just say you're propaganda. And no whole press conference then run away. But on the floor of parliament, then we contribute to them. And this is what say about Baba expressway from Accra to Kumasi. Almost 3 years. In fact, less than 3 years in the baby. And I may make a choice say, Omanhene, already no Ghana Hano, and the Ministry of Roads and Highways, no. Yeah, research and remote feasibility studies. You person dual carriage road from Accra to Kumasi. President Kufuor Bresso and was starting. If you first, no conquer. Now, from Cocoa to say a year from Cocoa Crooms, okay.
Yes.
A year a policy in Sawam Crum, so okay.
Okay.
Yes, it reduces travel times by 2.5 hours. And today, Nanka, President Kufuor, everyone, they're not saying this for the answer, come back to us after getting so. Oba no man yet na kokra o man yet kokra nka ho e na Kufuor buy no beto aso to say no ye yi ekwan no efi osino krum ye yi efi sawom krum ye yi efi konogu krum e na no no ti ana me fi Kumasi banka me do konogu we dey traffic almost 2 hours and no na Kufuor do aban after ye fellow bypasses now. Oh, you quite free. It is 3, 4. Your friend is saying 4 bypasses here now. You see the major, choke points on the corridor. And then Mahama Baya Basse, yes. Now, already the engineers officials now yellow over the years now implementing but yet new expressway. Now, and I mean, President Bank National, or the car say, expressway, you better start next year. Now, we be and Sana, in your free office. Let's just say, in less than 3 years, I said, okay. Now, yes, I'm not a planner. I'm not an engineer. I'm a planner. I understand the language of engineers. There is no way Muhammad may issue less than 3 years. Now, I'm building a new expressway, 6-lane expressway from Accra to Kumasi. And now, the minister says, I say no more high consultant. I'm not a feasibility studies. Feasibility studies. The president was able to tell when they can start and when they will finish. I'm saying, starting on me, I'm a president and I brought in feasibility studies. Except a jacket. We need better say it's just a sales stock. It's a complete path on their part to do that. I'm more and I can't get it. Meanwhile, there's an existing project. Now the crew of Omanhene, they don't say MP before they start here. And they don't want to continue. Now if we say we are MP in the Beijing one. It's a bypasses now. But we try 100% complete. Honestly, from 50% to 80% complete. It's kind of clear on the Union say no schedule. In fact, you can complete the area that so you raise our bypasses now. Now I can 96 or so of kilometers are in a dual carriage on the road. Once we complete that dual carriage, you don't need a 3-lane, a 6-lane expressway from Accra to Kumasi. You don't need. And can fire other important roads that connected the country. Any manufacturing, any students, any tourists, any BBO to can be on. Okay. And it's that expressway now, under the circumstance. Say 30 projects that I'm project me too. It is not necessary to send this before and battle on it.
Okay.
This I have very strong views on, and I think Ghanaians should rise up and stop the NDC from wasting the resources of our country.
All right. Here are Francis Asenso Boakye paper. Here are CP. Okay. Mama big for Akwaba. Yo, Akwaba. Asante Sumpom to say. Okay. Now, Omanhene John Mama and Emma marriage tips. Marriage survivor tips. Now, Bako Pa can say. Only in a year, 33 years. There will be 2 women be careful. Never argue with your wife. No, never. When your banner cast a queer, I will see you. But, you know.
Talents you have to have. Key talents you have to have to make your marriage last 33 years is to try not to argue with your wife. And I'll tell you a very funny story. When we achieved 30 years of marriage, it was a big celebration. And we were sitting in our pastor's office after church. And we were talking about the celebration that was coming, 30 years of marriage. And so my wife started saying that, Pastor, don't you see, 30 years of marriage, this marriage has survived because of me. That is me who's made this marriage survive. Otherwise, this man, who would want to marry him? And then I made the mistake of arguing and saying, oh, the marriage survived because of me. I'm the calm one, I'm the patient one. That's why the marriage has reached 30 years. And arguing, my pastor was looking at me in a very funny way. And so when we finished and we're walking to the car, he called me outside and said, "Why were you wasting your time? You know you can never win that argument." And so I cut it short, but I learned a lesson. So the next year was 31 years of marriage, and we're sitting in the same pastor's office, and everybody was saying happy 31st anniversary. And my wife brought up the same subject and said, "You see, this marriage has lasted 31 years because of me." And I remembered what my pastor said, and I said, "Yes, it has lasted because of you, and I thank God for your life. I couldn't have got a better wife than you." So she looked at me and she said, "Are you correct? Did you wake up well?" So never argue with your wife.
All right. So that is also for another day. That's it. Scholarship funding shift. This year, scholarship will be awarded to 5,000 applicants. Why in the Kasa Kokwasa for JNT?
Delighted to announce the opening of the application for the local tertiary scholarship for the year 2025-2026. As part of our continuous effort to promote transparency, equity, and national development through education, this year's application process has been designed to be efficient, inclusive, and entirely digital. This year's scholarship will be awarded to 5,000 qualified applicants. The breakdown of the awards are as follows. 2,000 will be awarded to brilliant but needy students across the various tertiary institutions, which will be administered by the various faculties, departments, and units in various tertiary institutions, with a technical committee which will be set up by the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat to play an oversight.
For J, I don't know. Ono NIS Scholarship Secretariat Penini. Attorney General appeals for improved welfare of judicial service workers.
Throughout the country, problems that we face